Hey guys, what's going on? It's Nick here, and welcome back finally to a bit of FIFA 13 career mode. Starting from scratch here again. Unfortunately, my last career mode it didn't. There's just so many technical glitches, missing out on so many games that I decided it's better to start from scratch. And now I've got a good string of about 7 or 8 episodes already to upload, so certainly won't be any late uploading or anything like that. And you won't be missing any matches, luckily, as well, because now I've got a bit of a procedure going where each time I record a game, I actually go back and I check that everything works perfectly fine before I have to actually record the next game. So I hope you guys appreciate that. It is a bit time consuming, but it definitely enhances the quality of my videos, I think. So let's just get straight into it. Obviously, starting again. A couple of signings I will be making will be very similar to the ones that I started off with in Liverpool Career Mode Episode 1 back in the day. As you just saw there, Luis Muriel I just put a bid in for. I can't remember, I think it was Lucas Leiva plus like 4 million, something like that, which in my opinion is pretty good value for what Luis Muriel. I can't pronounce Muriel. Jeez Louise. Muriel for Lucas, and a bit of cash is no problem. And I'm also replacing both of my centre backs. I know Daniel Agger and Martin Skirtle are great centre backs, don't get me wrong, but they're getting on. They're 27, 28 years old, so I go for Umbia, I want to say, and Mangala, however you want to pronounce it. Two young centre backs that, in my experience, progressed to be like really solid centre backs, and actually really pacey centre backs as well, which, in my opinion, pardon me, is always important. Drinking a bit of the Dr. Pepper, yeah, son. Also, I went for Theo Walcott. I wouldn't usually go for him, but you can get him for a pretty nice cut price, so why not? I offered Stuart Downing plus 4.5 million, I believe it was, and if we get him, I know he's not like too young. I think he's 23, 24, but he does actually get to around the 87 mark in a previous experience of mine again. I know I've seen I'm buying a lot of plays that I previously had, but that's because they work for me and they work in the system I play, which is nice. But unfortunately, we do get an offer unacceptable for Luis Muriel. But before that, we'll go to the Mangala transfer, and they accept straight off. I think did I offer Martin Skirtle and 0 cash, and that for me is a great deal. He becomes a great centre back, a real pacey centre back again, which is so important. What else did I want to say? Oh yeah, as promised, the Halo 4 gameplay will be coming out soon. I'm going to start off with uploading a couple of walkthroughs, then I might do a bit of online. I have already tried to do live comms for online, but it's so frustrating. I'm using the Elgato live com feature and it is shit. It's awful. It cuts out like big chunks of my commentary, so I've made 4 or 5 videos now, none of which are uploadable, so I'll have to try and sort that out before I upload. But the walkthrough should be out very soon after this, I'm guessing. I don't know when I'm going to upload this, obviously being the first episode. I've got a load of other videos ready to do a bit of commentary over, so let's hope that everything goes swimmingly. And yeah, let's just get back into this. I mean, obviously you guys can see what's happening, and it might be a bit familiar if you've watched my other career mode with Liverpool, but this is version 2, a bit of V2-age, so let's hope this goes a bit better than first, at least. Theo Walcott, though, they didn't want Stuart Downing, so I went ahead and I can't even remember, it was that long ago. I went ahead and offered, who the hell did Danny Pacheco? Yeah, Danny Pacheco plus 5.5. I'd say for Theo Walcott, who's a really pacey, he's got good dribbling abilities as well, so it'd be pretty nice to get him for that kind of money. We sell a couple of players, I don't know if you saw, but Ryan McLaughlin, I want to say, is in my squad, so he's actually, I have actually downloaded the squad update. Sorry, I have a bit of a blank mind there. I downloaded the squad update, so we already actually have Daniel Sturridge, which saves me a ton of cash, because rather than going and getting 1 striker, 2 wingers, I think I'm going to settle for 1 winger and 1 striker. You've already seen who both of those will be in, Luis Muriel and Theo Walcott, if we can get them, fingers crossed. And then we've got a really strong front line, obviously with Sterling as well available. But we finally get that offer accepted for Luis Muriel with a 5.5 plus lush. Plus Lucas Leiva. And 30 grand a week, 4 years, that's a nice contract for a player of his ability. So if we can get him in the team before the start of the season, that'd be fine and dandy. Another thing I wanted to mention is episode lengths. I'm definitely shortening them down and finding that I was uploading 10 or 11 minutes, and I went on YouTube stats for some reason. I don't usually look at that kind of shit, but I went on YouTube stats and people don't stick around for that full 10, 11 minutes. They only stick around for 6 or 7. So video lengths will be shortened to around about the 7-minute mark. Obviously, they're gonna vary from time to time, but I hope that's alright for you guys. It's actually a lot easier for me as well. So if it works both ways, that's pretty awesome. And I think this is the first time you looked at my shortlist. I can't actually remember, but I'm hoping to get almost all these players. I think I've got a couple of backups in there, but David Alba's someone. Oh god, I need to stop burping. Sorry. David Alba's certainly someone that you need to be looking at getting in this game. For me, I'm gonna go out and say he becomes the best left back in this game in my opinion. I've had him on a previous career, obviously, lol, and he gets. I mean, I'm only 2 seasons in, but he's got to 82, 83, I think it is, and his pace is unbelievable. He tops out any wingers that I come up against, which is pretty nice. Just an offer for Valencia for Lucas Leiva. Obviously, Lucas being involved in the Muriel deal, I didn't want to sell him at any cut price, so I went ahead and counter-offered with 7.7, and then if that did get accepted, then hell, I just used that money to get Luis Muriel in the first place. But he actually declines his contract offer, so we up that to a 40 grand a week and a 5% goal bonus, which, you know, for the player getting, I wouldn't say it's overpaying at all. He's definitely going to grow to become one of the best, in my opinion. And another contract offer declined from Theo Walcott there. Bit of realism coming into play there. He thinks he's better than he is, in my opinion. Sorry to all you Theo Walcott lovers or Arsenal fans, but yeah, he's a good player, but he's only shining in the Arsenal team since all your big players has left, such as Alex Song, Fabregas, Van Persie. That's just my opinion. But yeah, he's definitely a good player, so if you manage to keep hold of him, good on you. I know Liverpool were they looking at him? I think they might have been looking at him, but it looks like he's going to sign a new contract, luckily for Arsenal, and I guess unluckily for us. But that David Alba deal declined from Bayern Munich, so we go ahead offer 6.6 million plus Jack Robinson. It might have been overpaying a bit, but in my experience, definitely worth the player in the end. Real Madrid in talks with Company, Jesus. And there we finally get our first signing of the transfer window in Luis Muriel. Obviously he signed him in the first career mode, but that's all in the past, and looking forward to playing him up front with, I think it's going to be Daniel Sturridge. You'll actually see my squad, I think it's next video. I'm not going to play the pre-season friendlies. It's just a waste of time in my opinion, so I'll show you next video how the squads are going to line up, or it might be even the video after that. There you go, Theo Walcott accepting that contract offer, luckily for us. So I think the way I'm going to play it, I'm going to have 2 strikers in Muriel and Sturridge, and then I'm going to have Suarez just playing off them. He's actually a really good playmaker as well as a goal scorer, so definitely worth playing him there. I don't think he'll lose in any goals either. He gets his fair share of goals, and again, a bit of a glitch in the game I find, as they actually ask for the exact offer that I've given them already, so I'll move it down to 6.3, and then I think a way to resolve that issue is just after you've moved it down to the 6.3, if I offer them the same offer as I did just then, it should be fine, hopefully. Fingers crossed on that one. And as you can see, after signing Luis Muriel, the pre-season friendly, of course, is against Udinese, his old club, so if he does make a debut, it'll be a nice game to open his Liverpool career with, hopefully get a couple of goals. Leon offering for Jose Reina, but not really looking to sell him at the moment unless I can get Joe Hart, but he's not a priority at the moment. I'm trying to get all the main outfield players I can. But we're coming to the end of the episode, guys. If you've enjoyed that, be sure to like this video, and definitely see me for the next one, which will be uploaded very soonly. So until then, I will see you later. Goodbye.